appreciate that, Holly. The Buckeyes will kick off first, and here we go. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Running inside, it's Hill. There he goes! Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one. If you're going to play Bama tough, you're going to find out really early if you can handle the running game.
They're going to check your chin. I mean, they're going to come in and they're going to give you a steady diet of it. Even when they've had great quarterback play and spread the ball out, it's still a physical principle. They're going to make you stop the run. If you can't stop it, it could be a long game.
What a hit by the defender. That's a good throw, and that was going to be caught, but how about the defender dislodging the football from its intended target? Nice job.
Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. They've got some work to do on this 3rd and long from the 40. Give to the back. They have a chance. They're ripping off chunks of yardage. They get it to the 33.
Yeah, and how about the 3rd down run play? And this is an offense that they can do a lot of different things, so they make you guard the whole field, but you might want to start with that running back. And he makes the big play, gets the 3rd down conversion, gets him a new set of downs.
Alabama rolling quickly downfield, set up with another 1st down. Throwing, Mack, under fire. It's complete to the right. Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly.
And that's exactly why this linebacker has to stay on the field every single down, because he's so good in space. He's good against jet sweeps, he's good against bubble screens, and he can race outside and get receivers down on the ground quickly.
The Crimson Tide just hoping at least to get some of the yardage back here on 2nd down. Motion from the wide receiver. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. Alabama pushing the tempo. On 30 short, the run and looking for the 1st down. He stopped short of the sticks. They're still in field goal range if they choose to kick it here.
And that's exactly what you want to do as a defense, man. You want to get penetration and not let that tank get downhill. Because when he gets downhill at that weight and that size, it could be a problem for your defense. Get him before he gets started.
This offense wants to get out of the gate fast on their 1st drive of the game, plus territory. They'll go for it on 4th down. Couldn't find his man, and they'll give up the football on downs.
Coaches talk about it all the time. We're going to be aggressive. Well, they were aggressive on that 1st drive. They go for it on 4th down. No dice. Now you put your defense on the field. I like the aggressiveness, but now you got to deal with some of the consequences.
This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. They'll go to the counter. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Here's Julian saying to throw. Just a short pass to the tight end. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
I like the idea by the quarterback there. You're trying to get this 1st down, so you find the tight end, see if you can make a guy miss or shake a tackle. You're not able to get it done.
Lined up in the gun on 3rd down, Saying. Going to try to get it himself. He was hoping to get that thing down the sideline. They get him out of bounds at the 37.
And you Usually when a QB takes off and scrambles, it's because the defense didn't do a great job keeping lane integrity, not keeping him in the pocket, letting him get outside, and then he can do damage. Then it's the next play that you have to play instead of just the original pass. So defense has got to do a better job keeping that guy in the pocket.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving.
Would be an alley. A huge play there, and they finally get him out of bounds at the 37.
And already this guy is leaving his mark on this game. Opening drive, back-to-back runs where he's found a way to get positive yards. He was able to pick up the first on that last carry. They should keep feeding him the football. The more success they have, it's going to open up the play action game.
Finds his man. It's Johnson. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first.
I'll tell you, this slot receiver, he really does give his quarterback a nice option. Runs really good routes. He's got nice hands. We saw it on that last play.
The draws nothing except the swarm of tacklers. He's stopped immediately.
Man, it's nice to have a guy that is just better than your guys. Man, no matter what play you call there, how about get in the backfield quick, penetrating, using his quickness, and using his strength to get him to the ground. That is a ball.
Might as well stick with it. And they'll get nothing going on this one either, at least back to the line of scrimmage, but it is fourth down. It's been a defensive battle through the first period, and the stats tell that tale. Let's see if the offenses can find a little rhythm as we start the second quarter. And on fourth down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. Never a doubt for this big-footed guy. 49-yard field goal is good.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Tide ready to roll on offense. Both of these defenses a little bend, but not breaking in clutch situations, David.
It's always exciting when you can go for it on fourth down and you know your defense will make a stand.
What
they held
the
to a field goal, Jesse. It's a pretty good job by that defense.
It is. So if I'm this coaching staff, don't deviate from the game plan here. Go back to doing what you want to do and get
Your
established.
chat will router.
Oh, will they dial up on second and a long way to go. Austin Mack. Got a man. It's Edwards. Oh, he's got some space. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. Here they come, trying to convert a third and short from the 28. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. He'll be stopped short. It'll bring up fourth down as his defense makes a play.
That back had nowhere to go.
Hold on a minute. The offense still out there going for it in their own territory. Fourth down, Austin Mack. Makes a grab and on the run. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on fourth down, and they keep the drive alive. The Crimson Tide comes to the line with the first and 10. Out of the gun to give to the back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Lost one on that last one. It's second and 11. Tight end now in motion. Wide receiver going in motion. Breaks the tackle. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up.
Got to give the defense credit. Watching film, anticipating. They knew that this offense had this play in their back pocket. They knew about the speed of this wide receiver and different ways they were going to try to get him involved. Everybody on defense on the same page, playing together. I love it.
From the gun on third down, it's Mack. A strike downfield. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down.
I know this isn't the start the offense wanted. They don't have any points
That's
so far
not
in
a
this
dot
game.
then.
Sometimes it just takes one explosive play to turn things around. And after that beautiful completion deep for the offense, that should give them a little confidence, a little momentum. They've now got us to be able to score points on this drive.
They're down to the 20, 1st and 10. The pitch to the left. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. The hurry up now, 2nd down, clock ticking. Mack. Got his man on the right. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. Got to get to the line quickly for this 3rd down play. Back to throw, it's Mack. Finds his man. And he roars into the end zone. Touchdown, Alabama! A methodical drive that they finish off by tossing it to the tight end.
And the tight end, I'll tell you what, this is a position that's evolved so much, right? And you see him move all over the field. It's kind of like, where is Waldo? You got to find this big fella, especially down in the red zone area. This is the guy they're going to target and make the big play, get the touchdown.
And the extra point makes it 7-3. They put together an 81-yard drive, and they finish it by firing one in from the 13 for the score. From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. They drag him down at the 22. He gambled for the big return out of the end zone and came up a little short. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Here's Sayin to throw. That's caught. It's Johnson. Brought down at the 33, but not before he gets 10. With the 1st down, they'll put it in play from the 33. Wants to go right back downfield. Grab in the middle. It's Johnson. Can't get him to the ground.
Wow, the quarterback knew he had to get that one to his receiver quickly on the in route. Did you see the velocity on that throw?
Timeout signal for by the Buckeyes. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. Back to pass, it's Sayin. Fires to the wideout. Picked off. A rare misread and mistake from this quarterback. Takes it the other way. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. The defense takes matters into its own hands. Effective offense has led the way, but a most effective defensive play there.
No doubt. Putting separation now. This game's starting to get out of hand. Defense making plays like this. Offense continue to score points. Hey, defense wins championships and apparently scores points.
Lining up to add another. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. And he's coming out of the end zone. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. Say it. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. Catch in the middle, it's Jackson. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running, 2nd down coming.
And I love linebackers players, man, that just have a nose for the football, an absolute feel. Great job not losing vision, feeling the running back start to come out of the backfield to catch the football, and then doing the most important part. Probably the hardest, too, getting him on the ground.
Ohio State calls its second timeout. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half.
Bro, you like out?
The Tide will have to call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half.
Is that my dub?
You guys.
Welcome to Vaught Hemingway Stadium in Oxford, Mississippi. It's the Alabama Crimson Tide and the Ole Miss Rebels. Reese Davis, David Pollock, and Jesse Palmer with me. Let's say hello to our friend Tommy Rowe on the sideline.
Guys, Coach DeBoer told me pregame he is very concerned about this crowd. It is a tough place to play, and with this home crowd, he knows that this is going to be one of their biggest challenges so far of the season. Can they get an upset on the road with this crowd noise, with this environment? He says his team has to stay locked in and focused to make it happen on the road today. Back to you.
Ollie, thank you. Can't wait to see how this one unfolds. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Offense in a bunch formation. Throwing, Mack. Catch in the middle, it's Rodgers. Stopped him at the 41, but that's a big pickup of 15.
And that was a nice throw by the QB. When you see that drag route coming across the field, how about putting the ball right on his numbers? Not high, not low, where he has to stop his momentum. Right on the numbers where he can catch it, keep running, and chew up some yards after the catch.
After a big gainer on that first play, now they can really go for it on 1st and 10. Give to the back. Stopped after a gain of 3. It'll be 2nd and 7.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's 1st down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up, get some movement at the point of attack, and find a little crease for your running.
Got 3 on 1st down and 2nd and 7. Austin Mack makes the catch. It's Edwards. Oh, he got loose. Couldn't ask for much more there. A 1st down, and they're down to the 42.
And you've really seen the evolutions of tight ends, man. These guys are no longer just big bodies that block like the extension of the offensive line. They're more like receivers, and I love when the quarterback gets it out of his hands, and then you just watch. Like, they can make plays, they can run people over, they can now run around people. Like, so nice to have these tight ends.
And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle and wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20 yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
Caught in the backfield, it's Rodgers. He's out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for the first down.
Well, we see another catch by this guy. This defense is going to need to do a better job of tackling the catch. In coverage, I know they want to slap the ball away, but if you can't do it and force the incompletion, you've got to at least make sure you're able to drag him down to the ground as soon as he catches the ball.
And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down when they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in second and short, not a good job by this defense.
Mack hauls it in. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The Crimson Tide move the sticks through the air. Let's see if they go back to it here. Might be calling a hot route. From the red zone, looking for a space. Skips away from pressure. He just wisely got rid of that one. The worst thing that can happen to you is to turn it over on first down in the red zone.
Well, I know that one falls incomplete, but as the head coach, you've got to still love what you've seen from your quarterback early in this game. He's been accurate, in a great rhythm. To start the game 4 for 5, that's pretty good.
From the gun, running back gets to give. Doing damage on the ground as he runs it down to the 11-yard line. They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with first and goal. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
And talking to the OC this week, getting this running back going was step number 1, was priority number 1. He said it makes the whole offense go. Like, he is the bell cow. He is the guy. This offense doing exactly what they set out to do on this first drive.
They'll keep it on the ground for first and goal. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line.
First down and goal, I bet you the percentages are really high for run, and this defense was ready for it. They got to match the physicality right here, right now in this situation.
The run up the middle, trying to power to the goal line. No running room at all, and he barely makes it back to the line of scrimmage. It's third and goal. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Hill.
Hey!
Alabama! He ran through tackles like water through a sieve.
He just wanted more.
People expected this to happen, playing on the road in this environment against a better opponent, but they showed tremendous poise. The opening drive, nice execution. They scored a touchdown. That was big time.
And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. From inside his own 15, trying to follow his blockers. Tackled, brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. Two running backs alongside the quarterback. On the ground, it's Lacy. He's past the 30, and they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chains. The Rebels come to the line in the hurry-up. They'll give it to him again. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down.
And I go back to him again, too, man. I mean, just the big play, the play before, and they say, why not? Try it again. Get it to their running back. Try to create some space. Better job by the defense being gap sound, coming downhill, not letting him break tackles and make a big play.
And that falls incomplete as they tried to wrap up the first quarter with a bang, but the incomplete pass takes us to the second quarter. Heading in the opposite directions now as we break it up in the second. So they had a chance to talk over this third down play to open the period. From the gun, wants to pass. They're working that left side. They'll move the chains. Good execution on third down. They've got it up to 41. They've done a really good job identifying mismatches, and they find one out of the backfield there.
Reese, I really don't think it's that hard. My guy is better than yours. Find the matchup across the field. Running back's got some speed. Get it in his hands quickly. Throw it to him.
Finding some room. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down.
This defense has their hands full with him on this drive. And that DB, I'll tell you, he may have saved a touchdown with that tackle. When you've got speed like this running back has, if he gets in the second level, a lot of people start to hold their breath because it could be a house call. You know they're going to keep giving him the football here in the drive. Up front, this defense has got to get a lot more physical.
The Rebels have it with a 1st and 10. Off play action. Unleashes to the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line.
How about that? That's already the third target this guy has had on the opening drive of the game. He is a big factor for their success throwing the football. He's got to win the matchups. Even though that one goes incomplete, they got to keep throwing him the ball.
Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air.
Wow.
I tell you, when this drive started, the defense thought they had them in a hole. Not anymore. What a performance.
And I really like the play calling by the offensive coordinator on that last drive. That was a nice mixture of running and throwing and getting different players involved. Really nice job, very poised in that play calling, and it showed up with a touchdown.
Extra point here will tie the game. And he makes the extra point. An 84-yard drive there. And they finish it by firing one in from the 13 for the score.
Number 17, set to kick off.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Motion from the wideout. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage.
Really good job by the defense, seeing it and going and getting it. Nice job understanding the touch passing could happen. Those guys go in motion, man. I got to understand, safety's got to see that, start flying down, getting ready to play that. Nice job by the defense being ready for that play.
The Crimson Tide just hoping at least to get some of the yardage back here on second down. Now they'll run it to the right here. They just blew through that offensive line. It's a 4-yard loss.
And that's why he is an All-American caliber player. He is just so physical and dominant against the run. He's able to shed blockers, use his athleticism, use his speed, get to the ball carrier.
He really didn't let me cut a
Simply
ball.
one of the best box defenders you're going to find in the entire country.
The Land Sharks circling. Crowd getting this defense whipped up on third down. Now here's Mack. Quickly complete. He gets it out to the 28-yard line, not enough to pick up the first down. That play didn't have much of a chance to get the first down. Good job by the defense keeping everything in front.
Great job keeping everything in front, and most importantly, making the tackles. Dropping back deep, knowing it's 3rd and long, but I got to get the guy on the ground and rally to the football. Nice job by the defense.
Wait just a second. They're leaving the offense on the field. They're going to go for it in this situation. Still on his feet at the 45. Running free. Ripped off a huge chunk play on that one as he gets the first down before he steps out of bounds.
And they're showing you their intentions early in the game. It's 4th down. You're in your own end. We're going to be aggressive, and we're not just going to do this early. We're going to do this all game long. Awesome execution on a critical down.
This attack so lethal with that big play capability. Now 1st and 10 from the 29. Give him a pickup of 2. Now 2nd and 8.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Throwing Mack. Escapes the pressure to his right. Got rid of it just in time. Couldn't find anyone open here, and he'll live to fight another play. It'll be 3rd down.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Ball spotted at the 27. They're facing a 3rd and long to try to keep their hopes of a touchdown alive. Dropping back, it's Mack. Throws to the tight end. Another incompletion on 3rd down.
Nice job by the defense. They're mixing up their look. They're 3rd and long in field goal range. They go zone coverage, so everybody on the back end has the eye on the quarterback, and they're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
Now, wait just a second here. I don't see the kicker coming out. I think they're going to go for it here. Mack, but throw for it on 4th. Pressure coming. Hit as he throws. Oh, he makes the play. It's intercepted. He's knocked down the one play to come up with the interception.
And defensive backs you think don't have good hands. The big fella shows it. How about that defensive back going up and getting the interception? Nice job breaking up the football. You say that's why you play defense, because you don't have hands? Yeah.
They take over late and have enough time to put together a drive. Gives it on the option. He'll be stopped at the 27, but picks up 10 on that one.
Well, I'll tell you, when you start a game as well as this guy did on the opening drive, you're going to earn more touches later. And finally, they hand it off to him here on the 2nd drive. But he's really shot out of a cannon in this game. I really like the way he's running right now. He's running hard. He's running with authority. They need to keep giving him the football.
There's the pressure. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
And that's what the offense wants. They want to see you in man coverage, and they want to throw those slants, use those wide receivers and their big bodies to catch the football. Elite coverage. Great job being glued to your guy and being physical when he caught it. When he catches the football, I've got to immediately impact him so he can't catch it.
Oh, that's a pick.
Ball's at the 27. This offense facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. Working on the right. Electrifying play, and man, are they set up now at the 32-yard line.
I really love the idea of this guy running crossing routes, right, guys? He's got the speed to separate from defenders, but if you can put it out in front of him on the run, he's going to catch that thing and turn it up, and you saw all the yards after catch on that one. That was a big-time play, really nice play.
Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47. Now we got a timeout taken by the Rebels. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. A big play for the defense with a first down sack. Now, advantage D as the offense comes up on second down. The quarterback's a little more on target there. Maybe they hook up, but it's an incompletion.
Man, if I'm the offensive line, I got to do a better job initially protecting my quarterback. And then once he scrambles out of that pocket and starts to go to the left, I got to stick with the play because then he gets whacked at the end of the play. And instead of helping my quarterback up, I got to make sure I protect him a lot better moving forward.
Another incompletion on third down.
Great job by the defense dialing up some pressure on third down. They hit the quarterback and forced the incompletion.
Well, no surprise to see the special teams, but you thought it might be the punter. Instead, here comes the field goal kicker.
Oh my goodness, why would I miss this?
And here in the second quarter, missed field goal leaves us tied, guys.
And sometimes I just feel like fourth down, man, just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss, make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
Austin Mack makes the grab. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one.
A nice job by the QB there, timing out that drag throw. It's zone coverage, so he's got to make sure he gets it to his receiver in a window to allow him to catch the ball and then turn it upfield.
Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Back to throw, it's Mack. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. Takes the easy completion. Turning it on! They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. From the gun, the running back has it. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few. They get the timeout called here and probably just enough time for one more snap to put up points before the half. And in the closing moments of the first half, they'll try to put a 3-spot on the board. He's going to try to punch one through from 45 yards away. And he missed it. No good. And here in the third quarter, it is still a tie ball game. Alabama ready to put a boot to it to start the second half. He'll bring it out. It's Alexander. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Rebels offense is back on the field. First drive of the second half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this one.
Yeah, and it's been a good game. I mean, it's been a little bit of back and forth and a feeling out process. And now once you get in the second half, who's going to get aggressive, Palmer? Who's going to take some shots, trying to make some plays?
Oh
really
my goodness.
Yeah, it's interesting. I think as play callers right now, you learn a lot about these coaching staffs with respect to who does make the best adjustments. There's a lot of coaches that believe we're just going to be who we are. We're going to keep doing what we do. We're just going to do it better. But then there are others that tweak things a little bit on offense and on defense. We're going to find out here.
He'll go out of bounds at the 22, methodically moving it away from their own end zone.
And that's really a lot of what we saw in the first half by this defense. We knew coming into the football game, man, this guy's got dynamite. Like, he's got the explosive ability to make plays, throwing the football and running. And kudos to this defense. They've been dialed in, locked in, not giving up the big plays on the ground.
He dropped it.
Understanding he's a threat and playing him like that.
Third and short like that on your own side of the field, you're just looking.
Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down.
Oh my goodness, bro. You throwing me a pig. You won't throw me a pig,
Nice
bro.
on fourth down, and they keep the drive alive. And the Rebels will have it 1st and 10.
Yeah, you better run the ball.
The run inside. It's Lacy. And he's able to bounce off one tackle, but still not a whole lot of running room.
And we knew the linebackers were the strength of this defense, but coming in the offense, man, they felt really good about their running back. And so far, man, it's been a fun matchup to watch, but advantage to these guys that have been filling gaps, scraping, getting to the football, making plays. This linebacker here really held down this rushing
no
attack that they
way.
usually hang their hat at.
Gets the ball right
Why
to
are we
the
not
50-yard
getting this
line,
back?
and that'll be enough for a first down. And the Rebels are moving quickly down the field. Wants to throw on first down. The sweet feet buy a little time. He'll pull it down. Breaks into the open. Flies to the ground, picks up the first down, and avoids the hit. Offense has it at the 28 on first down. The play action fake. Here comes the heat. Trying to make magic on the scramble. They make the stop, but what a job on the scramble to get loose and pick up that first down. From the 17-yard line, threatening to score on 1st and 10. Looking to pass inside the red zone. He wants it all.
Pig! Oh my goodness, we sat on that.
Man for 6.
And a golden opportunity slips away from the defense there. That's one he'd love to have back. He knows he should have come away with the interception there in the red zone.
This time he's got his man.
That's insane, bro.
Touchdown Rebels. They take the lead here in the second half. That was an absolute sledgehammer of a drive, just taking the air out of the ball.
And it's hard when you run that many plays not to make a mistake and throw an interception or get penalties and put you in a bad spot. But the offense just strung play after play after play together and got in the end zone.
And that was not what they had in mind as the kickoff sails out of bounds. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Picks up the first down. At the 35, he's loose. Stopped and forced out of bounds at the 22 after the huge pickup.
How nice is it in an offense when you can generate explosive plays by running the football? You got to force feed this guy, man. He is an absolute game changer.
An explosive play takes them right outside the red zone, and they've got it 1st and 10. Mack. Here's a heat. Deep shot for the end zone. Couldn't make the play in the end zone, but the offense is going to come out of this with a penalty on the D. So the pass interference in the end zone will give them a free 15. Remember the difference in this rule and the pros. Ball is not placed at the 1-yard line in this situation. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. The extra point here would tie the game.
And the offense continues to run the football. The second rushing touchdown from the running back. The offensive line paving holes. Continue to feed this man the ball.
And the extra point was good as they finished the drive. Fielded in the end zone, it's Alexander. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. They'll run the counter. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
Well, the defense blitzed on that last run, but it was the big fella on the inside that made the stop and made the play. Great job flying out of his stance, locating where the football was, and getting to the ball carrier. Really good job at the point of attack.
He's going to run it. Looking for room at the 25. That's a nice pickup to give them some breathing room, and they've got it out to the 27.
And this is the frustration in playing man-to-man coverage. All the guys on your defense are chasing their guys. They don't have vision on the quarterback, but he is such a good athlete. He notices it, he takes off, he chews up yards, and makes a big play.
Well, this is huge for this defense because they're playing against a Heisman-caliber quarterback, a guy that can hurt them in a variety of ways. They better be able to get pressure on him throughout the course of this game. They did right there.
To the air on second down. He tosses one high and deep down the left side.
Oh my goodness.
Caught. One hand grab.
Nothing you can do about that. This quarterback saw the matchup he wanted, took a shot. Wasn't the perfectly thrown ball, but this guy went up and somehow snagged that with one hand.
The Rebels will snap it on 1st and 10. Wants to throw it again, and why not? Rushes on him.
Thank you. I told you to throw me a pick.
Play stops the drive. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
When you get that quarterback and he starts to leak outside the pocket like that and roll, you roll with him. Those linebackers are supposed to move and shift with him, start to take away the field towards the sideline, because think about it. He's not going to throw it back across his body. The defense read it well, moved with the rollout, made the big play.
We've reached the end of the third quarter, and we have a potential classic on our hands, all tied up as we take a peek at the stats. These two teams about to find out what they're made of as we open the fourth, all tied up. They had a chance to mull things over, and let's see how they start the final period here on second down. They'll move the wide receiver. Snags it, and there's running room. 10. Touchdown tie. They've got the lead here in the fourth.
That is the easiest touchdown pass that guy is ever going to throw. The little touch pass, jet sweep, and how about the speed out in the open field? Man, David, quarterbacks love those. Those are stat builders.
And defensively, man, we've got to see that. We've got to adjust. Safeties have to be able to come down and play that jet sweep. It's frustrating when you see him not adjust. And then, listen, you could see it, the wheels. I mean, that dude had some speed when he got around the corner, and nobody could catch him. But defensively, we've got to see that a second sooner so we can come up and make a play.
Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So the Rebels come out to get this drive started. This certainly hasn't been their best day, but there's no time for mistakes now. They have to execute if they want to snatch this thing from the fire. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Got his man on the outside. And he's able to shed one tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. Running backs just have to be a weapon in the passing game, even for little dump-offs and checkdowns.
Yeah, find your matchups. I mean, you think about running back versus a linebacker. We like that matchup in space, and so find ways to get the football to your running back in space where you can break tackles and make things happen, because they're just so dynamic.
The play caller, you feel confident throwing this out to the perimeter against zone coverage. When you have that kind of timing and chemistry, this quarterback and receiver do. You saw it on that one.
Looking to throw on first down. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
One possession game. You have got to be able to give your quarterback an opportunity to survey the field. He didn't have it that time. Got hit and affected the accuracy, and it falls incomplete.
situation. Back to the passing game. Right down the middle.
Ooh, I was gonna bait you again,
Nice job by
man.
the receiver on the in route there. And how about the speed after he made
I
his
was
break?
close.
He was able to actually separate a little bit from the DB, helping out his QB on that one.
3rd down and 1, and this is why they call it a gut check. Shoots it to the left. All kinds of room to throw that one
Keep
in there.
running the same weak
Gets it
ass
all the way
plays
down
too.
to the 39-yard line. It'll be a 1st down.
Well, on a lot of 3rd downs, tight ends can be a quarterback's best friend, but especially this one. I mean, he's got a unique skill set catching the football. He could be the primary target, not just on this offense, but on offenses all around the country as well.
Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. The Rebels trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Blasted as he lets it go. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm.
When we were in Colorado, I might be able to take another shot at the negative of my career. My brother has been kind of played for the type of time he can't close with my company scout. They had they were get the first corner, get up shoulder, cover the ground, and they said that the one film. Told my brother that, hey, just let your brother know if he's developing what he's doing, you got a chance to play. I remember my first year starting when he told me that as being 18, 19 years old, well, why not? Why not just commit all the way, dedicate myself I was early and on time to the weight room. That's the weight room that developed the weight room. And if I fully committed myself to work, and that was what my mentality was that I took from college. At the point that I had that conversation with my brother and ran had enough.
Hi, folks, and welcome to this highly competitive matchup. It's the Texas Longhorns against the Alabama Crimson Tide. 3A Sports College Football, Chris Fowler along with Joel Klatt here in the booth, and joined on the field by Holly Wood. Hello, Holly.
Thanks, guys. The Tide head coach told me before the game, Coach is using a great motivational tactic in the locker room with his team. He told me this is the best game outside of the playoffs in this postseason. I am challenging our guys to put on a show for our fans. They want to make sure people know we will be in the playoffs next year, and that motivation all starts here today with a terrific top 25 matchup. Nice?
All right, thanks, Holly. Good stuff. Longhorns will kick this away to start us off. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Makes the grab. It's Rogers. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
That's a good find by this quarterback. Move the chains and create another 1st down. Now you got to keep this momentum going. Take this ball and try to move it all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. Quarterback drops back. He escapes the pocket. He's going to pull it down and run. They'll get him down for a gain of 1.
Chris, as a quarterback, you've got to always make your offense right. And here the coverage unit did such a good job. Look at this. There's nowhere to throw the football, and yet the quarterback just makes the offense right by picking up a positive gain. It doesn't have to be a big play all the time. You just do these little things and keep moving the ball forward.
The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Offensively, they've got to find a way to run the football with more efficiency. If they're unable to do so, it will be a long day.
Now from the 40, the offense faces a 3rd and long to keep this drive going. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
Those are just killer mistakes. You're going to pick up the 1st down. It's the right concept. Quarterback makes a good throw. You've got to execute. When a play is there to be made,
Hold on, Joe. Looks like this offense is going to go for it on 4th down at their own end of the field. Needs a completion here on 4th down. He fires this throw and he's intercepted. Look out, he could go. They get him down after the return, but that interception could be enormous.
I always wonder, Chris, just how quickly these quarterbacks can forget about a mistake. And listen, they're going to happen. You're going to throw interceptions. But the great ones come back right away, and they play better because of them. We'll see how he reacts the rest of the game.
The offense starts with excellent field position. Takes the handoff. It's Smothers. He's got room to run. Look out. Couldn't quite get in. Tackled down at the 2-yard line. Excellent run.
That is way too easy. This defense has got to adjust on 1st down. You've got to get up there and stop the run. If you can just hand the football off on 1st down and get 1st down, it's going to be a long day for the defense.
Longhorns looking to cap the drive here. It's 1st and goal. The quarterback keeps it on the option. Touchdown, Longhorns. He barrels into the end zone.
You can't start any better than that as an offense. You get that ball, you go right down the field for a score. You know, a lot of times these offensive coordinators create scripts, the first 10 or 15 plays. They map them out during the week. Well, this one was mapped out perfectly.
And the PAT makes it 7-0 to open scoring.
Texas 7, Alabama 0.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. This offense trying to bounce back. The last possession ended in a pick. Bringing pressure. Oh, and he's swarmed quickly. It's a sack.
It looks to me like this quarterback is really struggling seeing the defense. This is just zone defense, and you can tell he's not very comfortable, and he's sitting in the pocket. He doesn't understand where his eyes should start and where he should go with the football, and because of that, the indecision leads to a sack. He really needs to start locating the safety right at the snap to understand the coverage that he sees. This is great recognition by the quarterback. He sees that soft spot in the defense for his slot wide receiver, and then as a wide receiver, you've got to have a feel for that coverage and that space. They're on the same page, and it creates a nice completion there for the offense. Nice job by this offensive line up front and the running back. Good vision, finding that soft spot in the defense, falling forward on 3rd and inches. He's able to move the chains, but that 1st down was created by the success on 1st and 2nd down. Staying on schedule, that's certainly something that the defense is going to have to prevent. This defense has to adjust. If you're the defensive play caller, you've got to put a safety down in the box. You've got to get to a single high look and get the numbers on your side so you can stop the run. This is far too easy for an offense. Back-to-back rushes for 1st downs.
That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense.
Well, in our meetings, this defense told us they're going to be ready for these plays. They understand the looks and the motion, and they know that this offense loves to use these, in particular early in a game. And here they are trying to go to that well, and sure enough, the defense is ready for it.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Makes the throw across the middle of the
Why is
field.
he going
Tried to
with
sneak
him?
this one in there, but it's incomplete.
No. You can't make that throw as a quarterback. The defense is all over that. The eyes are in
Was
the
that
backfield.
match?
It's zone coverage. They know exactly where he's looking, and he's staring at his intended target the entire time. That throw has got to go in a different direction.
Looking to throw it on third and very long. Catch made over the middle. That's enough for a first down. This offense set up in scoring position at the 40. Alabama comes over the line quickly.
They better find a way to pressure this quarterback because he's just sitting back there with nobody in his face. If he's got time, he's going to rip them apart. And he does here on third down. They're able to move the chains. This is a nice job, yes, but the defense has got to change something up front.
Alabama getting set for the 1st and 10 now. Looking for a receiver. He's running out of time here. Cannot escape. It's a sack.
This is a no-chance play as a quarterback. This defensive end is getting off the ball so quickly. He is electric. That first step, he gets to the quarterback so quick, he's got nothing to do but protect the football. And thankfully for the offense, he's able to do so.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Nice grab. It's Rodgers. Defense makes the tackle with the clock running. That'll probably be the final play of this first quarter. So Texas has the lead as we break for the quarter. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. They've flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the second period. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this 3rd down. Handoff in a single back formation. They'll tackle him well short of the marker. Brings up 4th down. See if they try to field goal attempt.
Oh, that's a really good job by the defense. Being gap sound, there's nowhere to go for this running back because of the fundamental football being played on the opposite side. This defense is where they need to be, and then they're making the tackle. Really good job defensively.
The offense failed earlier in a 4th down attempt. They'll try it again here. Somebody up there got a little too antsy at the line of scrimmage. The head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. So on 4th down, they will settle for a field goal attempt. And he's got it from 49 yards out. What a powerful kick.
It's a nice job capping off that drive with points, and that kick was beautiful. Right down the middle. Some serious confidence from this kicker going forward.
So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has a handoff. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
This has always been a pet peeve of mine from a quarterback perspective is these nondescript run plays against what is clearly a run-oriented defense. You've got to have the opportunity to go play action, create some sort of little RPO.
Look out, he's breaking free. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
It's going to be a really long day for this defense if they can't corral this quarterback in these scrambles. He's dropping back nowhere to throw, or he just sees an open lane. Look at this quickness that he's able to use. He gets across the line of the game, moves the chains for a first down. Now this defense is in a perfect situation. You're creating an obvious passing situation for the offense, and you can get these pass rushers going. Get them out on the edge, let them get after the quarterback, and create havoc in the backfield.
Second down play coming up. Back to pass. It's Manning. Oh, pass rush against home. It's third and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. The corner's now playing a couple yards off the ball. It's the 2-minute timeout. Nice to have a close game here as we approach the half. So here comes third and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Out of the gun now on third down. Here comes the rush. Caught over the middle. It's Coleman.
That is terrible.
48, but it's enough for a new first down.
And there's that connection that we've been expecting to see. That's something on film that really showed up, is this timing of the quarterback and wide receiver. And they haven't really established it yet today until here on third down. That's a good job. Maybe it gets them going here a little bit for the future.
It's caught. He's got a lane breaking free. End zone ahead. He heads out of bounds, but he's inside the 20 member. An explosive play for this passing game, and now, Joe, they're suddenly set up in the red zone.
Chris, they've got to capitalize on this drive. Now they've got an opportunity. Got to put this ball into the end zone. Remember, as a quarterback, you got to think touchdown, check down. Be aggressive with the football down the field. But if it's not,
He's gambling and everything.
He's in for the score. Touchdown, Texas.
He's still
And an
good.
important point after attempt. Extra point makes the lead 11. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it's fielded. Berturno trying to create good field position here. They stop at the 20, trying to make something happen. That's good coverage there. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4. Alabama comes up to the line quickly. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. He's got some space. Look out. Right. Here he goes.
Come on, son.
20. Inside the 10. Touchdown. Tie. He would not get the now, but they couldn't get him to the ground.
that is exactly what the doctor ordered in this situation. Tight ball game, and they drive the length of the field. Great execution from everyone on the offensive side to go all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
Point after, up and good. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. From the shotgun, handoff inside. First down, looking for more now.
Chris, there are some players that when they have the ball in their hands, they just hate to be tackled. And that's this guy. He's always fighting for extra yardage, and here he's able to get 2, 3, 4, 5 extra yards after contact.
Swarmed by the pass rush. The sack.
Give a lot of credit to this defense here because this is the right play call. They're trying to utilize the success of the last snap, an explosive run, and they're trying to throw play action and get these safeties down in the box and take a big shot over the top. And the defense was ready. Nobody bites, and the defensive line is able to get up the field and get out to the quarterback.
It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football. And it brings up a third down. Quarterback operating an empty set. Now on third and very long, looking to throw.
I think I'm going to fall for his hand territory, buddy.
There's a flag. This is a big call coming up. So the grounding call on third down now brings up 4th for this offense. The Longhorns will have to punt this one away. And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. No fair catch. Looking to make a return here. They'll be forced out of bounds after a small pickup on that return. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And the Tide will now spend their first time out here. They have 2 more to work with before halftime.
Well, the key to third down success is being good on first down. And here the defense does a great job on first down, bowing up and stopping the run. And that's the key to this thing. If you can create long yardage situations, now they have to throw the football, and then pass rush can start getting after them.
Alabama will spend its second timeout here. They still have 1 more in their pocket in the rest of the half. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. And that one's incomplete with just 7 seconds left on the clock.
Not all drops are created equal, and on third down it just feels like a bigger drop. And trust me, nobody feels worse than this wide receiver. So as a quarterback, you go over to the sideline, you've got to make sure to go up to that player, and you've got to be a leader. Tell him, hey, we're going to come back to you. We need you the rest of this game. He cannot go in the tank after that drop.
Looks like they'll take a knee in the final play and head to halftime with the lead. It looks like the offense content to run the clock out here and go to halftime. Talk about the second half. Alabama will kick it off to start the second half. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the Longhorns offense takes the field. First play of the third quarter is a handoff. Open field ahead. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the ball.
That's just a really nice job by the running back and the offensive line. They're persistent in the run game, and it pays off for a first down.
A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. And in first down, they go right back to him.
Stopping the run is about being sound fundamentally and schematically. You got to be where you're supposed to be in your gap, but then you got to fight. And this defense is fighting off blocks, making tackles. They're doing a really nice job.
Looking to pass. It's Manning. Fires it to the wide end. He's got a man down the middle. Takes a big shot there from the defense, but moves the sticks. First down.
Well, it's another first down on this series, and they're doing a great job. This quarterback continues to see the defense really well and get the ball out on time. Now, once you're in the scoring area, you just can't take a sack and don't force the ball down the field.
They mix it up with a run. And they finally stop it, but a decent gain that time.
Well, this is exactly what you need to do on first down is continue to stay on schedule and keep your quarterback out of those long yardage passing situations. The run game is doing a good job, and you got to give the credit to the offensive line. Continue to churn yards on first.
And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
What an advantage for this offense that they have the players that they can dump the ball off to on short completions, and then they can take it yards after the catch and create explosive plays. And here, again, it's about timing, getting the ball out quickly, and then the playmaking ability of these players on the outside.
Oh my goodness, give me my pick.
Releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Well, this protection has been an issue all day long, and here again the quarterback is hit as he throws the football. He just has never been comfortable, and another incompletion for this offense.
The pickup is 4. Sets up a 3rd and 6 now.
Yeah, Chris, I like this play right here, because after a 2nd and 10, what you want is just a manageable 3rd down. I've always thought, like, hey, get half of this back, create a 3rd down that's more manageable for the play caller and for the quarterback, and that's exactly what they've done here.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Looking downfield near the end zone. And it's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a 4th down.
Pretty aggressive play calling decision by the quarterback there. Rather than trying to just create a short yardage 4th down situation, they try to get all of this and go to the end zone. Now the decision is going to be on the head coach. Does he try to take this field goal opportunity or keep his offense on the field? That can be frustrating as an offense. Feel like you've got points, put yourself in field goal range, you go out there and miss it. He was money in warm-ups. I did not see him miss a kick when I was down on the field pre-game. And here we go in a live situation, and he misses it.
He's got space. And he busts loose right down the middle. It's a foot race. The 10.
Grab.
This is exactly what makes this back so special. If he gets a crease, he gets any open space, he's got home run ability. Look at the speed and explosiveness once he's in the open field. He takes it the distance. That's a huge touchdown. This defense is going to have to do something different moving forward, Chris. They cannot allow this guy to get that much space.
He's going to put it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. Tackled at the 13. Now great field position to start the drive. Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. Looking to pass. It's Manning. That's reeled in. It's Townsend. So a solid gain of 8 sets him up 2nd and 2. Really opens up the offensive playbook here. Now they'll take a quick timeout here to avoid the delay of game. Now it's 2nd down here. He hands it to the back. Breaks through the tackle. Tackle right at the 30. Good enough to move the sticks. He leaned on the running back to get the 1st down. He's had a solid game, Joe. To me, even though they're behind on the scoreboard, no reason to panic and get away from the bread and butter.
Chris, I think that's exactly right. You never get bored taking a profit as a play caller. So if they're going to give you that run game, you take it and then allow it to build to something more successful later. Watch for them to get to some run action pass and maybe play action pass to get it down the field here in the next couple of series.
Defense stops him short of the 1st down marker, and that'll do it for the 3rd quarter of play. So Alabama will take the lead into the quarter break here, sitting in pretty good position as we wrap up the 3rd quarter. Let's check out the game stats so far. We're set now for the 4th quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. And now the handoff. Longhorns look to keep this drive moving.
I'm a big fan of this back. You can tell he understands the game. He understands situations. You can see he knows where he needs to get, and he's able to get the line to gain, move the chains for a 1st down.
Dropping back. It's Manning. Makes a quick catch.
That is a perfect start to this drive for this quarterback. He's 3 for 3, and now he needs to start locating those wide receivers that are down the field, behind the seams in this defense, and push it into scoring territory.
Looking to throw it on second down. Fires it to the wideout. He makes the catch. Tackle made after a big gain. Ball moves to the 21.
That's exactly what they needed. What a beautiful throw in the right time to connect down the field. You're down in this game, got to find the end zone, there's no doubt about it. But now they've got some serious momentum, and there's some doubt on that defense.
And looking to throw now on first down. Delivers quickly to the left side, but they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
Just not quite on the same page. There are some days you get to the park and it's just not working, and this is just an incompletion that I can't explain.
And they hand it off to the back. Just a 4-yard gain to sets up 3rd and 6.
I know it doesn't look like much, but I really like that play. Chris, first of all, you're getting yourself in a more manageable 3rd down situation. The entire point of this thing is to move the chains. So creating this situation is not bad for the offense.
Can't hold on. Good defensive play brings up a 4th down.
Really good timing from this secondary. The contact arrives right when the ball arrives, and it's able to dislodge it. Great job from them. Incomplete pass.
Oh, and he missed it. The kick is no good. Missed chance to tie this game. Still down by 3.
Chris, this is an extension of what I saw in warm-ups. It was a struggle. There were a lot of missed kicks, and here he comes out, and in the live game, he misses it again. I'm sure his confidence is going to be low, and now the trust factor. Is the coach going to put him out there for another one?
Tackle made after just a short game.
It's something I love about this defense is their discipline. Look at them stay in their rush lanes, get a nice stop.
2nd down after that run on the previous play.
Missed the field goal again. I don't know why that's crazy.
So the clock stops as we head into the final 2 minutes of play here. This defense needing to step up and make a play now. Time winding down. This offense comes to the line trying to bleed out the clock. Grinding away with their running game. They're gaining some breathing room now. Tackled at the 26.
Well, we arrive at the most important snap in the entire game right here, and it comes down to how much trust you have in your quarterback. Do you want to put it in his hands, let him throw the football, knowing that an incompletion is going to stop the clock and really give this defense a chance to put their offense on the field with plenty of time?
It's not enough for a first down. It'll be 4th down and 1. Timeout taken by Texas. They'll come together here and discuss the call on this 4th down play. QB keeper all the way. Fighting off the defender.
Get up out of here, buddy.
It's enough for a first down. He'll be ruled down there. What a 4th down conversion with plenty to spare.
This can be demoralizing for a defense.
You missed 2 field goals, but you didn't deserve it.
Get off the field. And yet, with this offense and this quarterback, it's an easy sneak for a first down. Why don't they do this more often?
Offense comes up trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. Using his legs. It's good. Puts up the first, looking for more. Breaks into the clear, right down the middle. End zone ahead. Touchdown, Alabama. He broke away and they couldn't catch him.
This guy has such a nose for the goal line. Now, 2nd rushing touchdown of the game. And I'm telling you, anytime he's close, he's getting that ball across the goal line. There is no doubt about it. He is so good in that situation.
Extra point up and good. A double-digit lead now here in the 4th quarter. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Simon. But he's got some space here. Turns on the speed. They finally get him down, but not before a huge return. Almost took him to the house. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. To the air, it's Manning. Looking for his big tight end. they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
It really comes down to rhythm, Chris, and right now it just doesn't feel like the quarterback is in rhythm. Listen, it's there. They can complete this ball, but again, just not on the same page.
And it's incomplete, just out of reach. Too much on that throw.
And quarterbacks out there, when you're throwing the football down the field, you cannot let your eyes track the ball. You've got to keep your eyes on the target, like shooting a three-point.
Football's loose. The defense has got it. What a dream finish for this defense. Take the ball away, crush any chance of a comeback.
GG's,
Kneel down and secure the win. So the job is simple here. Just take a knee, run out the clock, and begin the celebration.